Oh my God, you guys, it's one of those days I've barely even had time to eat. My head is spinning. Billboard magazine, very reputable publication, claims that Taylor Swift lied in her Tumblr post from earlier today. I will get to that. Also, Justin Bieber breaks his silence and says a lot of wild things to Taylor Swift, and I will get to that too. And other artists continue to support Taylor, while others have remained very glaringly silent. Ed Sheeran, I'm talking about you. But let's start off by addressing the accusation that Taylor Swift is a liar. Whew. Billboard magazine claims that Taylor Swift knew about the sale of Big Machine since June 25th. It's now June 30th. Earlier today, Taylor claimed that she heard the news of the sale through the internet, through the news breaking on social media. That's not true, claims Billboard. They say that her father, whom is a shareholder in Big Machine Label Group, attended a meeting on June the 25th where it was revealed then and discussed. The sale was spoken about then. And not only that, Taylor had a lawyer call in to that meeting, according to Billboard. It's a bad look to lie. I mean, Taylor's credibility is so important, and I think it just took a big hit. Reminds me of that Kim and Kanye moment when Kim showed receipts in a recording and then it made Taylor look really bad. I don't have reason to doubt Billboard. Yes, it sucks that it happens that way because it still means that Taylor didn't get a chance to buy back her catalog. When it was discussed on June 25th, it was a done deal. Taylor should have been given the opportunity to buy her old work, but that didn't happen. And we know how she feels about Scooter Braun. So, Justin Bieber, Taylor also accused him of bullying and just being awful. Justin took to social media to say, "Hi Taylor, first of all, I would like to apologize for posting that hurtful Instagram post. At the time, I thought it was funny, but looking back, it was distasteful and insensitive." Okay. I have to be honest though, it was my caption and post that I screenshotted of Scooter and Kanye that said, "Taylor Swift, what up?" He didn't have anything to do with it, and it wasn't even a part of the conversation in all actuality, as I said in my earlier video today. He was the person who told me not to joke like that. Scooter has had your back since the days you graciously let me open up for you. As the years have passed, we haven't crossed paths and gotten to communicate our differences, hurts, or frustrations. So for you to take it to social media and get people to hate on Scooter isn't fair. He says that on social media. The irony is not lost on me. He goes on, "So for you to take it to social media and get people to hate on Scooter isn't fair. What were you trying to accomplish by posting that blog?" Let me answer for Taylor Swift. Speaking her truth. Speaking her truth, Justin Bieber. That's what she was trying to accomplish. Duh. Seems to me like it was to get sympathy. You also knew that in posting that, your fans would go and bully Scooter. Oh, boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! A grown man can't just not check Instagram for a couple days. A grown man can't just avoid Twitter when some woman tells him how he made her feel, not just now, but in the past, bringing her to tears. Grow up! Ugh. Anyway, one thing I know is both Scooter and I love you. I feel like the only way to resolve conflict is through communication. So banter back and forth online, I don't believe solves anything. I'm sure Scooter and I would love to talk to you and resolve any conflict, pain, or any feelings that need to be addressed. Neither Scooter or I have anything negative to say about you. We truly want the best for you. I usually don't rebuttal things like this, but when you try and deface someone I love's character, that's crossing a line. Whack. Let me see. Last time I checked, Scooter had not spoken. Let me see if Scooter has said anything. Let's see. On Twitter, where's his Twitter? Here we go. On Twitter, he's not said anything on Twitter. Let's see on Instagram. Okay, he has said nothing on Instagram. But a lot of artists have come to Taylor's defense, including the Haim sisters, and perhaps most eloquently and brought me to, not tears, but made me feel very emotional, was Halsey, whom in the past, we all know, wrote those songs blasting her, or one song at least, because Halsey was what was the name that Taylor and Harry Styles had as a couple? Halsey loved Harry Styles or whatever. I don't even remember because who cares? What I care about is this, what Halsey said after the news broke and Taylor made her Tumblr post. Halsey says, Taylor Swift is a huge reason why I always insisted to write my own music. I believed if she did it, parentheses, in a way that made my teeth ache like cold water and my heart swell and my eyes leak, then I should too. She's had a couple of grammatical issues in this, but whatevs. I love the sentiment. It's more grammatically accurate than Justin Bieber. To drag it from the pits of your heart, then I should too, because that's how to make someone feel. To drag it from the pits of your heart, to offer it on a platter and say, take some, but take kindly. She deserves to own the painstaking labor. She deserves to own the painstaking labor of her heart. She has surpassed all expectations of what any artist is even capable of. She catapulted her stardom into the Milky Way. And it turns my guts that no matter how much power or success a woman has in this life, you are still susceptible to someone coming along and making you feel powerless out of spite. It speaks volumes to how far we have to come in the music industry. The way writers are treated. How as an entertainer you are respected, but as a writer you're walked all over. Even when you're both in one single body. I am standing with her. When I didn't read that out loud, it sounded a lot better. But it still sounds good. Ed Sheeran, I would have hoped or expected would have Taylor's back, but thus far, he has remained quiet. He has a lot of ties to Justin and Scooter. He performed at Scooter's wedding. Bieber is featured on one of his new songs. But he's also allegedly really good friends with Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran. And they went on tour together and have recorded more than one song together. Maybe he reached out to her in private. That is a possibility. But does it change anything for you that, according to Billboard, Taylor lied in her Tumblr post? I'm checking right now to see if there are any other updates. Okay. Just more artists like Katie Collins, a lot of her friends taking to social media to speak out. What a crazy day. I'm not going to make another video because anything extra I will save for my podcast, which if you don't listen to it, you should. Check out the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on Apple Podcasts or directly at perezpodcast.com. That's the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on Apple Podcasts or at perezpodcast.com. Not an ad, my favorite yogurt. If you enjoyed this video, my fam, hit the like button, smash the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share this on the community tab on YouTube. Subscribe to my newsletter, PerezNewsletter.com. Get the notifications turned on. Everything else, you know what to do. I love you. Bye. Mwah.